Willing to let the grubs go.
Yeah, level 6 has been hit here by Ona though, as there's the Zenith Blade. Pletter actually going in, grasping roots, comes down as Ona is the focus, but Faker's already dived in. That's the first blood, and it goes to Tristana, gets the reset there as well, as Frog's rotated down. It is a disaster for DRX, although they only lose one.
This matchup can pull a bit of a lead now.
Oh yeah, this is really dangerous. Grasping Root's going to get double value, but I don't know whether it even matters. Stranglethorns comes in, the knockup comes down, Dawning Shadow and Faker gets in there. Now Yahoo just trying to get himself out. The Emperor's Divide did absolutely nothing.
12 minutes, 2,500, but now they're looking for Carrier to answer back.
Yeah, potential dive here as there is the flash attempt onto Sponge, but they haven't picked up the turret aggro just yet, and he's used everything. Frog able to avoid, as now Carrier should be going down here. Mystic shots, it's going to be able to be Teddy picking up the kill. And Frog seems to be okay for the moment, although he's not out of the woods just yet. Oh god, this must be so scary for the little Skarner, or the lawnmower, or the terrifying large Skarner. Whatever it is, he is in a whole host of trouble. Gumayusi does not want to be tanking this one, as the Impale goes wide, and that means they can pounce on in and grab the kill. Ona very close.
They beat that out. They're now in trouble.
And after flashes, yeah, walls don't really mean too much here for Frog, and finally the Stranglethorns gets them.
That's what we're supposed to do.
Unless it's lore, in which case that can't be as good buffer there from Faker, but he can't buffer the next one. There's the Flash Emperor's Divide. That's the kitchen sink, ladies and gentlemen. Not going to last very long. Teleport is going to be used here. That's going to bring Yahoo over, unless it was just interrupted by Carrier, in which case he's not going to be there to join. Frog does find himself the Impale, as Dawning Shadow is going to be what locks down the kill onto the Skarner in the end. Teddy trying to get some autos down, as my goodness, Sponge, he's not even able to take the dragon without costing it his life. As now, yeah, he will go down. Faker takes a lot of damage though, and those plants need to be respected. Carrier now doesn't have a lot of damage, and so Yahoo, they're just fighting over the honey fruit. Oh, this is a battle for the ages. Carrier, I think he's going to win. I think he's going to win. The Nautilus is just too strong as he takes down the pigeon, and look at that guy. Oh no, well, you get a teleport from your Skarner.
I love how they're defending this tower so heavily when it's an Azir tower.
Wait, who's defending who? Like, Solar Flare going to connect here onto Carriers. Over the wall goes Frog, finds the ram. There is the Impale, and they take down the Nautilus. They need a lot to do it. Who's trying to get in there? He's invested his teleport for it as well. If they get nothing for this, it could be an absolute catastrophe. Faker gets rammed into the wall, but it doesn't really seem to matter because the Impale doesn't land. There's the ulti onto Pletter though. He goes in. DRX now have rebuilt the phalanx as the spear is going to miss. But T1 have just said, we'll just keep you at arm's length. We'll just throw out what we can find without hard committing. Is never mind. Gumayusi has to cleanse, and there's Teddy. Grabs the Trinity Force proc and takes down the Senna. Faker now has to get out of there, and DRX. Zayas is also just kind of winning the game casually by himself here as well. And DRX, I think they were stuck between a whole lot of different, very difficult decisions, and Spear is going to connect. Pletter is executed. Sponge, he throws down the Stranglethorns, but then he has to flash out of there. And I think this is the beginning of the end for DRX. Yahoo, there are a lot of plates spinning right now, but there's also a lot that are just lying strewn on the ground. They weren't able to keep up with all of them as T1 were just throwing too many decisions their way. Zayas, I don't know what that one was about, but he's got a GA, so he may as well dive underneath Nexus turrets, and he almost takes them all out as he does so. Onto the fountain goes Sponge, and he'll just have to watch as T1 finishes off the as once again Sponge just putting plants in the lane. And Ona comes down, does manage to land that Q, but Yahoo coming on over. Level 5 once again as Ona is going to find the dash on the E. And First Blood, it happens exactly the same way, but this time Yahoo's there to answer. Still, Flash does have to be used here by Yahoo to get him out of the way of Faker, who will get that right.
Couldn't cleanse that one, sadly. Built a bit like The Rock, though.
So. Yeah, I would say so as well. It's okay, Teddy's dead. The cleanse wouldn't have been that useful.
They could potentially challenge Ona there, but Rascal doesn't have ult, so I think the safe call is to back away.
Yep. As Carrier looking a little bit silly there as Faker getting taken down to 30 still. There's the Solar Flare. It does connect very nicely. Great layering of CC here as Yahoo just really wanting to get the damage down onto Ona. Bit of Q value, but the health bars are so low on T1's side. Some free time with the turret should ensue from this one, and DRX, it feels like a step up here in game number 2. That's what I'm feeling right now. as Sponge can smell blood in the water. Gets the plant over. Grasping Roots come down. And there is Zeus on that flank angle. He is at full health, just wanting to find someone to hit with his abilities, but it's Yahoo. Oh dear, bit of Owen Wilson. As he gets a control ward down, Gumayusi doesn't find the extendo beam. He gets over the wall. Carrier not able to lock him up just yet. There's a blast cone there. Valdez, there's a blast cone there, and it is going to be denied. Beautifully done, T1. Lock down the kill onto the enemy mid laner.
That one was for Brendan Valdez.
That was.
Save it.
As Carrier just barely sidestepping that one. That was pretty cute. As Faker has just pushed Teddy around and slammed. As, all right, there's the engage from Pleta, finds another solar flare, and the layering of CC is gorgeous. Faker just couldn't do anything the whole time. And now Rascal's a rock. He's flashing, he's dashing, he's getting out of there. Kind of the Zeri thing is Faker gonna rocket jump. Pleta looking to come on in here now that that one is on cooldown. Solar flare avoided completely, and I don't think that was ever gonna hit. You know, Pleta's had some good play so far this series, so we'll give him a pass on that one, as it's now Sponge's turn. Flashes, misses, can't really miss that one, but Faker's just going to press W and say, all right.
Yahoo.
The revenge of Faker is coming in here, as now Carrier finds the quickness onto multiple members. It's a great Valkyrie, but I don't know whether, even with the flash, that's going to get Yahoo out of here, as cut down where he stands the whole way. Yeah. But T1 are now just sieging here towards his bottom side. There's the grand entrance on top of the rock, who's pretty tanky, but not quite tanky enough. Moonfall coming on in there from Ona. And Rascal, he will be able to soak up all of this damage, but the inhibitor is still going to go down. The job has been done here by T1, and DRX have not been able to answer now. All of Rascal's health is back. He's teleported in, but where's everyone else? What are they going to be able to do? Can they actually hold on to this one is the question. As in goes the Kazante, and it's a double kill for Gumayusi. The Rock has done nothing. He hasn't been able to get in there and affect anything, because T1, they just turn on the squishy members. They take him down. It's a triple for Guma. And maybe the game's just over here.
Yeah, they have a mini wave. Rascal doesn't have ult. He didn't have it when he tried to flank. Yeah. And now Teddy's trying to defend. But the human Nexus, I'm not sure he can do it.
They might be able to kill the real Nexus, though, even if they can't kill Teddy. And this game was kind of a game until it was just done. Nexus goes down 21 minutes here for T1.